Good morning. I am in the van. It's Saturday and I am excited to get stuff done today for the van. I just got it back. I brought it in to be like looked over and tuned up. They fixed the my generator was, I think it was full of oil, and so they fixed that. And they fixed the exhaust pipe from the generator. It didn't come out from the van, so it was like underneath the van, so all the fumes would stay inside there. So they fixed that. They put in new spark plugs, a lot of things like that, just little stuff, and making sure that it is running top-notch for when I take my first big road trip to Colorado, and my daughter is coming with me, so that's even more special. And last Sunday I bought a 4x4, because I don't know if you remember that I had bought like a piece of what was it called, sheetrock, and I thought it would just, you know, fit here. If you see, there is that there, and that just wasn't gonna work. So I bought a 4x4 piece of plywood, which was $33, and you know, wood is very expensive right now. And my brother-in-law was kind enough, I had measured it out and he cut it exactly to form here. So today I am going to paint this, and then I have extra left over right here. Let's see, right here, as you can see, and I have plans for that. Sorry, probably making you dizzy. Also I finished 2 last week. I sat in the van. It's very tedious work, but I love that. I love just sitting in my van with my earphones in. And I finished, because I had to cut specifically this curved part right here, and I did it all, and I think it looks pretty darn good, if I say so myself. So I got that done. And for the curtains, a big update on the curtains. So I didn't know how I was going to do this, and a woman at the nonprofit is like a master sewer. She has like 6 sewing machines, and I had to drive the van to the nonprofit one day because I was getting my brakes fixed on my other car, and they all wanted to see inside. So she came inside, and I said, oh yeah, I need to work on the curtains, because if you don't know, this is the pattern from a 2001 Roadtrek. But I didn't want to give up this part of it, because that's the blackout part, and I was trying to figure out how to do that. And you know, I said I was just thinking about covering the outside, and she said yes, so get the fabric and I'll do it and try it. And so my mom and I went to the fabric store, the same one that I got the fabric for when I reupholstered the cushions, and I was thinking I was going to get a different, you know, type of material, or a different material color for it. And my mom, who also is a master sewer, but she has macular degeneration now, otherwise she would help me with all this. She said, Tracy, get the same color, because in such a small space that you don't want your eye to like break up. And so I got the exact same fabric as I got for that, because that really made sense to me, that it would just all be uniform. And so Lou is the one who worked on the curtains, and I will show you. I brought her one, and this is what she did, and she did such an amazing job. So this is just covered. If you see, oh, it's hard to see on that side, but she literally just put this over and then sewed it. And you know, this is on a track because they slide up and down, and how you take them off was I just unscrewed this and took it off and then slid them off. And so she did this. So she is now going to do all of them. And then I was wondering about the straps, because there's straps on here, because you know, you can put it around so that you can hold them up here. And she did this to them. And I have to cut out, there's a snap underneath there. She wasn't sure, or I think I could just, you know, put it in with that there. But anyway, so yes, she did an amazing job. So now I brought her the back curtain, and she is going to work on that. There's a lot of curtains in a Roadtrek. So there is that big one there, the side one, another side one, the kitchen, and then she did that one, and then up on top there's one there, and on the driver's side, on the passenger side, and then another one right there. So I'm going to get started, and the first thing on my agenda is I'm going to paint that piece of wood and then drill it in. So let's go. So I got in my painting pans, same ones I used last year when I painted the van, and I have to finish inside the van. And so I got a whole new can of paint, and this is what I'm using. A lot of people have asked me what I've used for inside the van, and this is it. And you know, a lot of people are I belong to like a Roadtrek Facebook page, and some people get upset when you change the natural state of your van, like the wood, when you paint the wood, and they get really upset. And I just wonder, it's like, you know what, I bought this myself with my money for me, and I am going to have it how I want it, and I want you to have it how you want it. And I'd love to see all different kinds of modifications to people's vans and what they like. I personally love like white and pastels, and I'm more like shabby chic. That's my style, and that's what I feel. I feel like a peace and a calm and happy with brighter colors. And for me, the natural wood was beautiful, but that's just not my aesthetic, and that's why I'm painting it white. And you know, so everybody can do whatever they want to theirs, and I love seeing all the different things. So yeah, that's my take on that. So I am going to get at painting this, and let's see how it looks afterwards. And before I start too, I did want to mention, because a lot of people say that if you paint it, that it will affect the resale value of the van. And here's my take on that. Like, I'm living right now, and I want my van how I want it. That makes me feel happy and comfortable. And so for me, I'm not looking at the resale. I want to enjoy my van and enjoy it to the fullest, to how I want it. And then actually I plan on passing it off to my daughter so she can have travels and journeys of her own in it, and hopefully it'll stay in the family. And then hopefully at some point, if I do love it, I will probably be investing in maybe a bigger one, but that's down the road. But I just wanted to throw that in, that I'm not looking at it as for the resale of it. I just want it how I want to be comfortable in it, to live in it right now, right here, in the moment. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I'm checking in, not as fresh as a daisy as I was before. Well, I wasn't fresh, but went to the gym, did a bunch of things, and I had to run to Home Depot because I'm trying to take the curtains off, and I didn't have the right bit, so I'm hoping this one's gonna fit because I can't get one of them off. And I put a couple coats on the bench there, And so let's go in. I just got home and see if this fits. Okay, I got the new bit in. There it is. So let's see if this will take that curtain out. That's so stubborn. Alright, let's see. Oh, it worked like a charm. Yay. So let's see, where is this? So this is what is on the end here, and then it holds these. See the curtain, which it broke right there. It's on these sliders and it slides across, so that's how I take it off. But this one, you can see that it is broke right there. So let's see, I am going to, I have my my sewing machine, and I'm just gonna try and sew that back on there. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna take the rest of the curtains down, and I put that one up, which looks really good. Can't wait to see all of them like that. So that's what I'm gonna do now in the hot pan. Good morning. So it's the next day. I finished taking all the curtains off, and it's another hot one today, but I had my coffee. And I didn't do anything to my hair because I'm gonna put a hat on because it's so hot. But the one good thing about COVID is I never sewed before. I never knew how to sew. And then when all my jobs went away while COVID was happening, I bought a sewing machine. My mom was a master sewer. She can't sew anymore, I think I said before, because she has macular degeneration. So I did not get that from her growing up. But it was nice to learn how to sew and make masks, and I made a lot of them. And so, yeah, I spent like, I think this was on sale at Walmart for like $75, and I've gotten a lot of use out of it. So it's coming in handy now because this, I don't know, hopefully this will sew. Lou had sewed the fabric onto this, which is on the back here. So I am going to try my hand at sewing this back on. So let's see what happens. Okay, it's not very pretty, but it's done. So I just sewed it there and sewed it there, and I don't think that is going anywhere. So not perfect, but good enough. Okay, it's like 5 o'clock on Sunday night, and I have been in this van all weekend, and it feels good. I accomplished a lot. I have got to take a shower. I painted. I will show you what I did. Let's see. I have to turn this around. Hold on. So I gave that 2 coats of paint, and I just gave it the second coat. I painted, and then I went to the gym, and then I came back because it was dry, and now I'm at the second coat, and I painted that a second coat, also just got done, and then that also. And I decided, I was looking in the closet or the bathroom here, and yeah, something needs to be done with that. I am going to buy some wallpaper stuff, same like the kind that I did for the front and the back, the peel and stick, and I am going to make that look a lot more beautiful than that. So I've added that to my list. So and then I forgot to paint this. So I am going to put one coat on here and then call it a night. And then take a shower and eat something and relax for a while. It feels good putting hard work in and seeing the changes. That's why I love to do like remodeling. I'm sure that's why I love to do makeup also. I love to see a transformation, and it just feels so satisfying at the end of doing something, and then at the end of the night that I can see the changes. And yeah, I think I will sleep good tonight. And it is time, look at this, for a shower. So, okay, I'm gonna get in the van probably this week. It's so nice that it's nice out now in Minnesota, and it stays a lot lighter, a lot longer. And so I can work in the van at night. So I think tomorrow, I'm excited now to go buy some wallpaper for the bathroom, and then inside my closet too, I'm gonna put shelving paper back there or something. So, okay, that's the plan for this week, and I'll see you in the next one.